Soy una nube perdida en el azul. Me muevo lentamente mientras te veo partir. No soy caricia para abrazarte, mi piel es intocable. No tengo voz para llamarte, eres inalcanzable. Cuando me miras brillo en tus ojos y me transformo en lo que quieres ver. Cuando me miras brillo en tus ojos y me transformo en lo que quieres ver.
I must not have realized how bad my sight had become. When I swirl around with my glasses on, I feel like I'm in a new world with different dimensions. In some cases, I started seeing obscure things more vividly. In others, I've begun to see things I don't recall seeing at all before. Specifically, I believe that the giant apes are a good example of the latter. It was only when I started wearing glasses that I began to, on occasion, see giant apes in the subway and on the corners of streets. I can say for sure that I had never seen giant apes before. When I review notes in my diary, it is clear that I have seen giant apes 7 times total since I began wearing glasses 4 months ago. That means that I see giant apes about 1.75 times per month, and the distribution among days of the week was twice each on Monday, Thursday, and Friday, and once on Wednesday. Perhaps I can interpret this as a rule that giant apes do not appear on weekends. Of course, this might merely be a coincidence. There is also a trend in the places they appear. So far, they are all in Cambridge, along the Red Line. The details are 3 times around Harvard Square, once at Davis Square, once at Porter Square, and once between Davis Square and Porter Square, and then once at Alewife. However, this is simply a matter of when and where I happen to see them. For all I know, giant apes may also appear in Boston along the Green Line, which I do not take as frequently. This seems possible, since giant apes could transfer from the Red Line at Park Street and could then freely go to any destination on any of the Green Line trains. I can't pin down the exact number of giant apes. It may be that the giant apes I saw on these 7 occasions were the same giant ape, or perhaps they were 7 different apes. Even with the help of my glasses to see the world more clearly, precise differentiation of their fur patterns is still a Herculean task. I'm not trying to defend myself, but really, who could be expected to do such a thing? Out of the 7 giant apes, I remember best the one I saw on Massachusetts Avenue, about 5 minutes from Harvard Square. As I waited for the number 1 bus, I saw the giant ape at the corner of Mass Ave and Bay Street. The giant ape held a huge wrench in its hairy hand, patiently waiting for someone to come around the corner. The giant ape lowered its hips with its hands, almost touching the ground, and remained completely still. Had I not seen the subtle movement he made, I might have thought that it was a stuffed giant ape. It was motionless for such a long time. And that someone must not have even been dreaming that he was about to get killed. But the giant ape was surely alive, and ready to kill someone with that wrench tightly held in its right hand. I had an important meeting to get to, so I had to miss the end of this event. I wonder if that giant ape successfully delivered sudden death to that someone's head.
Hoy soy una nube perdida en el azul. Me muevo lentamente mientras te veo partir.
I might have thought that it was a stuffed giant ape. It was
Mi piel es intocable. No tengo voz para llamarte. Eres inalcanzable cuando me miras.